after my son got murdered in 2011. My then wife told.
Welcome to the Unapologetic Nomads. Currently, we are in Denmark, South Carolina, and there's a brother from Philly with a mechanic shop down here in Denmark, and we're going to check him out. My AC went out, so I need to get it fixed.
Peace, love, light, all things good to those who tuning into the Unapologetic Nomads. We're here in the wonderful, my home state of South Carolina, beautiful state of South Carolina, in the wonderful city of Denmark. And we just linked up with a brother who happens to be from Philly.
That's right.
The one, the only. He's the owner of this auto shop, Mr. Bruce. How are you, sir?
How you do?
All
Yeah, right around the way from Philly too, man. Yeah.
Montgomery, 25th and Lehigh,
Nice.
Street. I'm all over.
Nice. So, how's South Carolina been treating you?
Lovely. I wish I would have made a decision sooner, but better late than never.
Nice. And how long you been here?
Since 2011.
Nice. And you right around the way. Like when we was younger, I know we've been hitting up your stores. Cause like, where'd you say your stores were in Philly?
Yeah, my cousin had a store at 29th and Jefferson called Quadaires.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a shop at 30th and Montgomery called
Nice.
Bruce's Auto.
A businessman. You know, in this month we celebrating Black American businesses, and this is perfect for what we're doing right here.
That's right. So you pretty much picked up your business you already had and moved it down south.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so how long have you been auto mechanic?
I opened my first business actually in 1994.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know cars. You are the car man.
Yeah.
He's the car
I
guy.
once had a friend who's a comedian too.
Yeah.
From Wow, whatever.
Okay.
He was at a party. He said I was on the dance floor and wrenches and sockets was falling out of my pocket. He Siegel and he was their road manager also.
Okay.
But he had a part Pegasus.
Pegasus, I
He
heard
had a
that.
party
Yeah.
in Pegasus.
And
I've
been to Pegasus.
And I was on the dance floor dancing, and Buck Rod grabbed the microphone and said, "Look at Bruce, he got ratchets and sockets and screwdrivers falling out of his pocket. People falling all over 13mm sockets."
Yeah. So that's when AI was there driving his Bentley.
I did work for AI. I did work for Carell Buckholter when he played for the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to work on bikes and four-wheelers too. So you see round bikes.
Yeah.
Just about everybody in Philly gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah. You know we got a heavy bike coach out there.
Yeah. And I started riding bikes in 90. Might have been 91.
Nice.
Wow, awesome. Yeah, so many cars. I know you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you don't fix? Like you fix foreign?
Anything imaginable to a car we do.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome.
Body, mechanic, transmissions, whatever it is.
Wow.
I once had business cards that said you'd be better off asking me what I can't do.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Awesome. That's awesome. It's just so great to run into a Black American doing their thing, and we're, like you said, we're promoting our businesses because it's something that a lot of people don't do. It's like, when something breaks down, you look for somebody to fix it, you don't know who to call. But, my sister, shout out to Danger, Graphics Danger, she brought us here. She said, "No, we're going to take this to Bruce."
Yeah. And Bruce know what to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, because when she hadn't told me y'all was up there, my cousin actually still owns a business up there called S&R Service Center.
Okay.
Second and Cecil B. Moore.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I know where that's at.
And the water I stand right there on the corner.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Philly water ice.
Nice, man. So I gotta ask you, like, what's the difference between South Carolina and Philly for people who don't know?
Hospitality.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
and that's the best thing, like the Southern comfort.
You know, in Philly, we can't walk down the street and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
Right, you gotta know the
what's
person.
up?
Yeah. It's like people make you feel you gotta know them, but
Yeah.
like people will speak to you, they don't even know you.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
I first
amazing.
came here and people were speaking to me. I'm like, "Cuz, you know them?"
That's strange. Yeah. They do that here. That's right.
Cool.
Southern hospitality is very real. I told everybody that it is very real.
That's right.
My witness. Yeah.
So, how did you get into business? I gotta ask because a lot of people, you know, they just go to school and go to college and all that. How did you get into business?
My mom gave me my first car when I was 15. I ain't have a clue. If it broke, I had to figure it out. I ain't had no job to pay nobody to fix it. So, and I was always good with my hands. You know, I used to put my bikes together, skateboards, all that. And as time went on, I kept tinkering, and neighbors started seeing me working on my car. And they're like, Bruce, you know how to change brakes? And I'm like, yeah. Change spark plugs? Yeah. Next thing you know, I had a full-blown business in front of my mom's door.
Dang.
And my first job, like transmission job I did was on my own car. I took the transmission out, but the next morning I came out and there was 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh, dang.
So I got my shovel. I'm like, man, I'm gonna put my transmission in. A friend of mine who was real known in Philly named Jason. He had a shop in Bridge and Center.
Okay.
He just was riding past and he backed him. He was like, man, what is you doing? I was like, man, I'm gonna put my transmission in. He was like, nah, man. He's like, bring your car to my shop and put your transmission in.
Nice.
So I took my car to the shop, put the transmission in. I asked him how much I owed him for letting me use the space. He asked me did I want a job, and I said, yeah.
Damn.
He said, well, that's what you owe. Come to work today.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What I didn't know, he taught me.
Nice, man. See? Man.
Yes, talent.
Talent, man. Natural talent, man.
Talent.
That's good.
Because there's not too many people that know cars like that. To that depth. Yeah.
No, I never been to school.
Yeah.
I was self-taught, whatever.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
Actually, I went to Simon Gratz High School. My
Okay.
friends can contest to that. The teacher used to actually sit while I taught the class.
Dang.
Wow, that is awesome.
Nice.
That's natural.
So to the brothers and sisters out there in Philly who's going through it right now and they just like feel like they have no way out, you have any encouraging words for them?
Well, for a long time, my family been trying to get me to move here. And I kept saying, nah, I ain't going to no South Carolina. Ain't no money down there. It's money. My first cousin is Devin's father.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
I used to come down here and spend my summers here when I was younger. So as time went on, you know, my great-grandparents was getting up in age. My great-grandmother was 89. The doctor said her health was failing. So my grandmother moved down here to take care of my great-grandmother. But my great-grandmother turned around and lived a whole another 10 years. So as time went on, then my grandmother needed help. So then my mom moved down here.
Okay.
Then my aunts and all my cousins, my brother, everybody moved here. It was just me and my little sister still left in Philly. And every time I would talk to my grandmother, she said, well, you need to come take these 2 acres and you can build your shop and build your house and come from up there with all that foolishness. And I'm like, no, everything all right. The shop doing all right. You know, the business doing all right. And my grandmother, you need to come take these 2 acres and build your shop and build your house and come from up there with all that foolishness. And I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, the shop doing all right. Real estate doing all right. I talked to her a couple of months later. You need to come take these 5 acres and build your shop and build your house. And I was like, you said 2. Nah, baby, I meant 5.
Man.
Come take these 5 acres and you can build your shop and build your house and come from up there with all that foolishness. So my 40th birthday, they gave me a party here. So a lot of my friends and cousins, we all came down and we were sitting in my grandmother's yard. So one of my friends was like, this all y'all's? And I was like, yeah. And I was breaking it down. I was like, yeah, that's my aunt over there. It's 5 acres with that. That's my mom. It's 10 acres with that. This my grandmother's. It's 10 acres now, you know, because it's all family in that whole area. So my grandmother air hustling. Tell me something. I keep trying to come take these 10 acres and build this house. And somebody slapped me upside my head. Pow! Man, what the hell? I was like, man, I ain't coming down here. It's all slow and I was like, you hear that? And they was like, yeah, it's quiet. I was like, exactly. Ain't no helicopters and police and But after my son got murdered in 2011, my then wife told me, you better call your grandmother and tell her we coming. She said, if you don't, I'm calling her and me and the kids is leaving.
Dang.
So,
yeah.
I chose family.
Nice.
I know that's right.
Nice,
Yes.
man. That's a touching story,
That's
man.
touching,
Yeah.
And like I said, I wish I would have made the decision sooner. And a lot of me, for a long time I blame myself. Because, I was like, well, if I could have been a different father, or maybe I could have got my son out of there sooner. Mm-hmm. But now I look at it as God saying, okay, you don't want to leave? There you go.
Dang.
I'm going to make you leave. So I look at that situation saying that, my son died so the rest of my kids can be safe. Because altogether I got 11 children.
Oh.
But I have 5.
Yeah.
And my ex-wife has 5.
Okay.
And we also had an adoptive godchild.
Okay.
So, and I raised all her kids and my kids, and her kids, they grown now, but they still in my life. They my kids.
Yeah,
That's good,
right.
man.
So,
Good brother, man.
they happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That's
That's
it.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Wow, great dad too.
The thing I like about Bruce is that he tell you exactly what the problem is, because I got my car checked when I was in Philly. My air conditioner, it wasn't cutting on, so I had no clue like what the issue was. I went to Valvoline. I went to one of them places that are pretty known for like fixing air conditioners and stuff. And the guy did all the tests for it and everything. He put the Freon in there, and so 100%, and my air still wasn't working. So he was like, yeah, man, you probably need a new compressor. So I'm like, dang, man, so I'm like, all right, I don't know if I need a new compressor, because like this car is really hasn't been drove to the ground like that to where I would need a new compressor. So anyway, long story short, I come down here and Bruce, he tells me right away, like, no, you don't need a new compressor. It don't look like it, because your compressor looks like it's, it's cool. So I'm saying that to say that it's good to find mechanics who don't beat around the bush and don't tell you no BS and go looking for stuff and you spending extra money on things. Because if I would have went somewhere like the minor key or somewhere and just got a compressor out of nowhere, just off of what this guy said, I would have spent more money than what I needed to spend. So, Bruce got the parts and everything. He put this in and everything is working fine. My air works good now, so I'm 100% good. And I appreciate mechanics like that, because they tell you the truth, they tell you what's really going on, and they don't overcharge you for things, and they don't break things and have you coming back. It's an honor to meet you, man. Doing your thing out here.
I'm on Google, Bruce's Auto Clinic in Denmark, South Carolina. I'm on Google, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. Bruce's Auto 1. You can find me anywhere.
We're the unapologetic nomads.